Hello guys and welcome back to Newton Effects YouTube channel. And on this episode we're gonna take a look at dollar index, US30, Nas100 and S&P 500. Because why? A lot of you guys was recommending that I must do videos on S&P 500 as well. Because why? You guys see I post some free breakdowns in my Telegram group, so I'm gonna give you guys what you want. So let's just start off with clean charts here on the index dollar. So I'm just gonna start off my weekly time frame, guys. Gonna clean everything. So what we can see here on the dollar index is that uh we have our weekly high structure points right there, and here we can see we have our weekly structure low points, right? So if we scale into our daily time frame, we can see that okay, the difference is how price was basically coming to the downside and how price is basically moving to the upside, right? As you guys can see here on the left hand side, price did come down really impulsively to the downside. There you guys can see price was basically coming in a corrective form to the upside. So what I can see here on my daily time frame is that we have this daily high structure point right here, right? And we have this daily low structure point right there. The reason why this is our structure high point on a daily time frame is because why price did breach out of this structure higher high point, and price create this new higher high point right there. So now you guys can see that we're trading inside of this range. As long as price staying above this region here at 11868, we most likely will still be bullish. But on our weekly time frame, we can see the price basically changing direction. So if we scale into a 4-hour time frame, guys, we can see that price did break structure lower lows, right? We can see here on our 4-hour time frame that price did come for the corrective move to the downside, right? Create this low structure point. There we can see that price was not able to break this high structure point right there, and there we can see that price basically coming to the upside in a corrective form, right? There you guys can see that. So now you can see that price break structure lows of this structure higher low area, and price create this new lower low area. So we can mark this reason right here, right? You can mark this reason right here because right, as you guys can see, price come down impulsively. There we can see that price come for the corrective move to the upside and then break structure lows again. So we can mark this low area point right there, right? And also we can mark this low structure point right here, as you guys can see right there. So this is our impulsive move. This was our correction move to the upside, right? And there you guys can see continuation. So as you guys remember is that as long as on our daily time frame we trading above this region, we still gonna be bullish, right? On our weekly time frame, we can see that price was basically coming up correctively. We can see that this is our impulsive move to the upside. This is most likely our corrective move, so price can come in play into this reason, but as long as we staying above this reason, we're still gonna remain bullish, guys. So price can easily come down and test this area here at 11965 easily, guys, and then we can see some form of so if price decide to come to the downside, price come for the corrective move, we can still expect price still to continue to the downside, guys. So that is what I can see here on the dollar index. So let's jump into US30. So let's start off from our weekly time frame here on US30, clean the charts. So what I can see here on US30, guys, is that we can see that we have our weekly low structure points right here. We can see that we have our weekly structure high points right here, right? This higher low point is not verified as a new higher low point. The only time we can verify this as a new weekly structure low point is if price breach and close above this region here at 35625. That's the only time we can say that okay, price did basically create this new high structure point. So if we scale into our daily time frame, and before I continue, as you guys can see that we was basically going up impulsively. There you guys can see we coming down for our corrective move point. So on my daily time frame, what I can see is that we have this structure high point, right? We can say that okay, this is our low structure point, but it's not anymore, because why we create this new higher low structure point. This is the point that was basically breaching out of this higher high structure point, and as you guys can see that price is basically in a impulsive move now to the upside. So if we scale down to a 4 hour time frame, guys, if you guys can see that we did create this high structure point here on my 4 hour time frame. Right here we can see that we did breach to the upside. This is our leg to the upside. We can see this is our low structure point here. So I'm just going to bring up this line so you guys can see what I mean. So as you guys can see, this structure point is our low point here on my 4 hour time frame, and we can mark this high structure point right there. So as you guys can see that we breached to the upside from this structure point to the upside. So as long as we staying up, as long as we staying above this reason, guys, we can still expect price to continue on to the upside, right? So what price can basically do now is that you can see this is our first leg, so price can easily come for a correction move and then continue to the upside. But the best for us to wait is to see how price is reacting on this reason, because why we can see now we are at our weekly high structure point here on our tree at the region of 35625. That is basically our weekly structure point, guys. So if we get a breach, we can most likely see that price will break out impulsively, come for the correction move, and then continue to the upside, guys. So this is what I can see here on US30. So let's jump into Nas100. So as you guys can see, let's start off from our weekly time frame so you guys can understand what I mean. So what you guys can see here on my weekly time frame is that we the overall bullish market momentum, right? Look at our weekly lows right here, and there we can see our weekly high points right there. It's the same as on US30. This is our first leg to the upside. This is our impulsive move to the upside. There we can see price come for the correction, right? And there we can see price continue to the upside. So if we scale into our daily time frame, we can see that price did come to the downside, but wasn't able to break this structure low points right here. You can see we don't have a daily close underneath there. There you guys can see that price did give us this impulsive move, come for the correction, but wasn't able to create this new lower low structure point right there. So if we mark this high structure point right now and bring up this point right here, the reason for that is price did breach out of this high structure point, as you guys notice. We can also mark this daily high structure point where price is basically trading now, right? So we can expect price to come to the downside, right? We can still expect price to come and give us a correction and then continue to the upside. That is what we can expect. Or price can easily break out structure, come for the correction, then continue to the upside and come and test this weekly reason here at 15698 easily, guys. So this is basically how I'm doing my confluence before I will take a position, guys. So if we scale into our 4 hour time frame, right? Oh wow, what is that? So if we scale into our 4 hour time frame, right, we can see that this is only a leg to the upside, right, from this high structure point. And as you guys can see that price did create this higher low structure point. So that is why I told you guys that as long as price is staying above this reason, right, above this reason, we can expect price to continue to the upside still. So we can still see some corrective moves to the downside. I don't see a ascending correction yet. So what we can see, price can do whatever it wants in this region, guys, as long as we're staying above this region here at 15025. I hope you guys take notes of that, guys, because why I notice a lot of traders don't know what to expect in the market, right? And the market is all about probabilities. How you put your probabilities, right? How do you work according to what you see in the market, right? But the key is to start from our bigger time frames. Like I start always from my daily time frame, sorry guys, my weekly time frame, daily time frame, 4 hour time frame, 1 hour time frame. So that is only where I do my analysis. But most of the time I take some of my trades on my 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and 30 minutes, guys, because I'm a scalper. You guys know that by now. I'm a scalper. So this moves, I was basically taking positions on my smaller time frames, right? Most likely on my 15 minutes and so on. So that is what I can see here on Nas100, guys. So the best is to wait for us to break structure, or price can easily come for the correction move. But remember, guys, we are bullish on Nas100, right? We are still bullish on Nas100. It's the same as the US30 pair that we was just breaking down. It's the same structure points, as you guys can see. This is only one leg on my daily time frame, right? So this is our daily high structure point, right? And this is our daily structure higher low point, and this is our leg to the upside. So now we can include this reason right here is our high structure point on my 4 hour time frame. This is my high low structure point on my 4 hour time frame, and there we can see this leg to the upside. So this is what I can see, guys. As long as price staying below this reason, we're gonna remain bullish, right? So if we get a structure break right here, wait for the correction and then continuation, and price will most likely come and test this area on my weekly time frame, my weekly high structure points at 15698, guys. So that is it here for Nas100. So let's jump into SPX500. So start from our weekly time frame. So what you guys can see is basically the same market condition and behaviors. We have this weekly low structure point right here. The reason why this is our low weekly point is that we can see that price break structure of this highs, price come for the correction, right? There we can see price giving us this impulsive move, break close above there. There's our low structure point, and price continue to the upside. That is why I say that this is my weekly low structure points, right? And not this, right? Not this. This is sub structure points that I don't really include while I'm trading. I only focus on my swing lows and my swing high structure points. So as you guys can see on my weekly time frame, this is our impulsive move to the upside. There we can see price come for the corrective move to the downside. So if we scale into our daily time frame, what we can see is that price was in this corrective move to the downside, right? Price was still unable to break this structure low points right here on my daily time frame as well, right? You guys can see price wasn't able to break this structure low points, right? So there we guys can see that price was in a corrective move to the downside. Price come for the corrective move here, right, for this guy right here, because right, this is impulsive move. You guys can see that price come for the correction. There price wasn't able to create this new lower low structure point, so we can mark this low point right here, because why, it did breach this higher high point to the upside, as you guys can see that. So now we can see that we are in this impulsive move to the upside. If we scale into our 4 hour time frame, what we could have noticed is that the same structure in market behavior that we were seeing on Nas100 as well. We have this low on our 4 hour, we have this high structure point, as we can see here. So this is basically the simple as you can get with top-down market analysts, guys, right? Start from your day, start from your weekly, see where price is trading, right? See where price is trading. Scale to your daily time frame, move to your 4 hour time frame, right? And you know I'm going low on the lower time frame. So but if you're not that much experience, so take your trades on your 4 hour or 1 hour, guys, for proper confirmation. I'm an experienced trader and I know what I'm doing. So as you guys can see now is that we have this low structure point, this leg to the upside, right? You guys can see that price was giving us this range bounce. We did break above, so Now you guys can see that we are basically in this impulsive move, so we can still see on a smaller time frame some form of a correction and then continue to the upside and come into this weekly area here at 4551 easily, guys, because my price did breach to the upside. So now we must only wait for price to close above this region, so that we can say, okay, we have basically a valid new high structure point in the market, guys. So that is it for this video, guys, but I'm gonna give you guys something extra so you guys can get it, guys. So let's go to Euro USD. I'll just show you guys there something. Let's clean the charts. Let's go to our weekly. Oh wow. Let's go. What I'm doing now, man. Euro USD. Let's go to our weekly time frame. So what you guys can see here on Euro USD is that price, right? This is how you read it. As you guys can see, that price is basically breaking structural low points right here, right, with this bearish momentum to the downside. So if we mark this low structure point, we can see that price did breach below there, right, and this is our high structure point. So now this is in a bearish momentum, guys. We was in the previous videos, I was basically showing you guys the more of a bullish market momentums, but this is basically a bearish momentum, right? So if we scale down to our daily time frame, right, I'm gonna remove this area right here, is that we can see this leg here to the downside, right? This is only one leg to the downside. We can see that price was creating this low area on my daily time frame. So I'm gonna mark this high structure point here on my daily time frame in this low structure point right here. So what I can also notice is that this is gonna be an area of interest here on Euro USD, right? The reason for that is you can see that price did break structural lows right there, and then price create this new low and low. So if we scale into a 4-hour time frame, we will most likely see price coming in a corrective move, right? As you guys can see that how price is coming to the upside, right? Look at how price was coming to the downside, right? Really fast with momentum and volume, but now you guys can see how price is basically returning to the upside, right? Really slowly, guys. So we can still expect some selling pressure here on Euro USD, as long as we trading under this area, right, our daily high structure points here at 1.19090. As long as we're trading under this area, we're gonna expect price to still be bearish on this pair, and this is our low structure point, guys. So where will we look for market structure again is on my 4-hour time frame, guys, is if we break under this reason right here. The reason why, right, and not this reason, the reason why I say let's wait for price to break under this structure point right here is that, as you guys can see, that price was creating this high point, price come for the correction, create this higher low point, break structure, verify this low. So now you guys can see price come for the corrective move. There you guys can see that price is basically creating this reason right here. So I don't know what just happened, guys, so but I'm gonna sign off with this video, and hope you guys enjoy this video. It's your boy King G.